So, after a fantastic result against Manchester City, we are back playing against another one of the big boys in Chelsea today after a 0-0 draw against Bournemouth, which we shall not talk about any further. Still finding it very difficult to make chances, I'm finding. So, it is what it is. Looking at things, we're still going with the front line aggressive. That seems to be working well for us against teams that like to push onto us. Um, Going for the wide possession game still. Trying to force play through the centre just doesn't really work for us, it seems. Also, I'm having a real problem where the attack defence level, even when it's on auto change, just doesn't seem to want to change from middle of the road at all, and it's maddening. It's getting really frustrating because when you have the ball, you would expect it to just bump you up to slightly attacking, and it's not doing it, and it is affecting how we are playing. So I will have to manually tell us to attack sometimes during this game, I think. As far as any changes that we might have to make for this game, again, we're just going to move Centurion up so that he's a left wing forward. Um, Ribeiro can have this game, and McKenna can play ahead of Bremer, who's not looking the best at the moment, it has to be said. Other than that, we've made some signings from the youth team with a view to selling them immediately, and unfortunately, we're already into regen territory. We've signed Skirtle, Milner, and a Russian centre forward called Ari. They've all gone on to the to be sold list. I'm not actually going to use them. I'm just going to use them to raise money. Um, it's a mechanic that's in the game. It can be abused. I'm going to abuse it. Sue me. The idea is that we sell the regens and then we use the money to buy players who are still on their first go round, and so avoid ending up with too many regens in the team. That being said, we will of course at some point have to start using regens a little bit more, but we're trying to avoid that for the foreseeable. We're only in our second season and we're already getting regens in. If anybody from Konami is watching, and I know that's very unlikely because these videos don't really get massive numbers of viewers, and PES videos in general don't get massive numbers of viewers, but I'm begging you, if someone from Konami is watching this, please just give us the option to turn regens off. Like, give us a second option. If you don't want regen versions of existing players to come in, could we just have a box on the beginning of the game that you can tick that says we'll just randomize some player names and appearances? Oh, Jesus Christ. Tammy Abraham has ripped us a new arsehole straight away. And how he's missed that, I do not know, but we're going to have to be a lot sharper. Yeah, just give us the option to get rid of regens is what I'm asking. It's not too much. Games like Football Manager literally build themselves on the new gen concept. So I would like to see a bit more of that, please, and thank you, Konami. Right, okay, so here we go. We've kicked off. We've already had one narrow escape. Going to try and do a little bit better with the ball now. He's strong on the ball, but really, oh dear, Tammy Abraham through again. Busquets doing a good job of covering him off. Plays it out to Pulisic, who jimmies and jammies and eventually loses the ball to Kabai. Guerrero gets ahead of his man Rudiger, takes it to the byline, plays it back to Zafuik, who puts the ball in, and immediately it's headed out by the number 3 for a corner. Kabai looking to send in an outswinging corner. And we give away the free kick on the edge of the area. Unfortunately, the referee saw something wrong with the challenge. Didn't see much wrong myself. If you can tell me where the foul was in that, then answers on the postcard. Send them to Dave Plays, PO Box 1. I haven't got a fucking clue, Strasser. P.O. box. I don't know what the fuck that happened just there. Ball play through to Tammy Abraham. Plays it off to Mount. Lobbed through to Tammy Abraham. Surely this is goal number 1, and it is. Just too good. I can't play like that. It's not fair that they should be able to, but they are a much better team. Simple over the top, really. And so we are already 1-0 down against the might of Chelsea. Arcas. Oh, nearly. I mean, they've got these big bruisers up front. They've got midfielders that can pass the ball and place it on the sixpence. And they resort to just dinking it over the top like that. It's really rather infuriating. Oh, hello. Guerrero's got through here. Goalkeeper's off his line. Oh, Guerrero can't find the finish. Oh, no. I didn't want to overdo the lob. There have been previous versions where if you even breathe on the lob button, you ended up in big problems. And that was a golden opportunity to level things up. Oh dear, oh dear. Maybe I should have passed it around him rather than trying to lob him. But there you go. Scott, what the fuck was that, my friend? That was an interesting choice of pass. Are they just trying to give all my players concussions? I think I figured out what their game plan is here. Pulisic gets a foot on the ball. To Yuri Ribeiro. Easy through ball to Centurion. And it's the equaliser. Nottingham Forest in 29 minutes have managed to find the back of the net. A lovely through ball from Yuri Ribeiro to Centurion. And if you miss from there, you want shooting. Easy does it. And it's 1-1. Marcos Alonso. Back to Rudiger. Rudiger plays it to the right to Christensen, who lobs one forward. McKenna should deal with this. And he does. Here's Kabayi. Decent through ball, which forced the defender to put it out for a throw-in. Lolly looks for the cross. Gets a corner. Not a corner, sorry. A throw-in off of Marcos Alonso. Oh, Arcas, you've got to do better than that, mate. You've got to do better than that. James. Oh, Worrell checked his run and he shouldn't have. And we got away with that one a little bit, but really the game itself put me in trouble by having Worrell check his run when I told him to do nothing of the sort. Kante into Pulisic. Pulisic dances round one, dances round two, gives it to Tammy Abraham, and it's that cheap goal again. This is the goal that they score every single time. Striker with back to goal spins the man and just puts it into the corner. And I just can't tackle them either. This is the problem, is I work so hard to make goal-scoring opportunities for myself, but the AI is able to just dawdle into the box, no trouble at all. And it's either that they are overpowered in terms of their ability to dribble, or defending is deeply, deeply broken, because I'm not doing anything differently to what I was when we had that run of games last year where we didn't allow a single shot on target on the same difficulty. And we're getting absolutely manhandled. Centurion. Oh, it's nearly a second for Centurion. I'm not happy about that at all. Really, really not happy about that second goal. They dance around us like we're not there, and they're not the only team to do that. Obviously, Chelsea, a better team than we are, and you'd expect them to be able to get around you a little bit more easily, but we can't get a glove on them at times, and it's not realistic. It's really not. That was luck. But then they get the ball back. Tammy Abraham. He's going to get a hat-trick this game. I can feel it. Oh, Joe. Oh, for goodness sake. Passing is letting me down. I mean, Zafouik is a big boy. He's a very big boy, and if somebody turns their back to him, he just can't. He can't do anything about it, anything at all. And I don't know. On the one hand, like, you'd laud it if you like playing with your back to goal. You'd oh, hello. No. Oh, no, for goodness sake. Even when you win the tackle, you don't win the tackle. Don't check your run like that, for goodness sake, man. When you play a through ball to a striker, you don't expect him to check his run in... I didn't tell him to do anything of the sort. Look at this. When he plays this through ball, Guerrero turns his back to goal. Why? Why would he do that? It's a through ball. You're meant to run onto it, not take it to feet. If I'd pressed the X button, yes, turn, take it to feet. But I pressed the triangle button. That's a through ball. Treat it like a through ball. Just feel like there's far too many instances where you're penalised as a human player against the AI on this difficulty. And I get it. Like, obviously it's meant to be difficult. That's the idea behind Superstar difficulty. But for me, it just feels a little bit too cheap at times. The way that it makes it difficult is by cheating you, essentially. And that's not a good difficulty level. That is cheap. And I've used that word many, many times. But unfortunately, it does sum it up, rather. Here's Alonso. Lovely run by Pulisic, but the through ball's too heavy and it goes out for a goal kick. What? I thought I'd lost the ball, so I held the X button to try and win it back. Luckily, we did win the throw-in off of that. That's a wicked shot from Arcas with very little backlift. Amiobi, he's nearly become the hero for a second time this season. Guerrero, he couldn't find the ball, so unfortunate for him. Lolly was waiting in the middle, all it would take was a through ball to connect, but he just couldn't manage it. And that's a foul on the edge of the area. This could be a chance for Nottingham Forest. 81 minutes gone, and there's a little bit of fracas developing between the two sets of players here. Kabai to take. Is he the best option? He is. I'm not so good with right-footed free kicks, strangely. Despite being a righty myself, and he's put it over the bar. That's a shame. That's a wasted opportunity for Johan Kabai and for Nottingham Forest. Victor Malejo, I was deadly with him last season, and he's a lefty. Bernardo Silva. Busquets trying to win the ball, but he can't do it, you see. Is Bernardo Silva one of those players that is really difficult to take off the ball? Maybe he is, I don't know. Through ball to Amiobi, he's onside. Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper. Probably too good, actually. I'd say the goalkeeper's jipping me as well. Goodbye. He's given offside. Chelsea have shut up shop for the game, but we can't make the breakthrough, and it's thanks to a series of miraculous saves by Willy Caballero that Chelsea is still leading this match. Busquets wins it back, gives it to Amiobi. Here's Guerrero, he's fouled off the ball here. Oh, it's a good tackle by Rudiger. And that's the last of the game. I have mixed feelings about that. Very mixed feelings. I feel like I've been gypped a little bit. I don't know what you guys feel. I'll probably find out in the comments below at the once this video is published, but I don't know. I just leaves a sour taste in the mouth. It really does. We didn't deserve to win it, but the way that we lost it. Look at that. 12 shots, 8 on target. We've been FM'd. Tammy Abraham, man of the match. Can't argue with that, really. Sufweek's turning into a turkey on that right-hand side, though. We're going to have to do something soon because he's not gelling. He's our best right-back. There's no arguing with that, but he just doesn't seem to be at it at all. So that result leaves us down in 10th place, 25 points from 21 games played. The bottom three, we're only 7 points off. And we are several more points off the top six. We are now 12 points behind them. So we are the definition of mid-table at the moment, given that we are 10th out of 20 teams. But we should be doing better, and I'll be honest, I'm really not enjoying it. It's a hard slog. I might have to knock it down a level in difficulty. It depends. If the results become too easy, I'm in this weird halfway house where Superstar isn't fun, but top player sometimes is a little bit too easy, so I don't know, I'll have to think about it. Anyway, that's going to do us for another episode. Thank you very much for watching. Till next time, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.